No, o sea,
Okay! Okay! Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, welcome to the EECS 494 and Wolverine Soft Studio Showcase for this semester. I know that says 7:10. It actually used to say 7:15. You all got in here and organized super fast, like weirdly fast. So well done. So there we go. Okay. All right. So what do we have here tonight? Okay, we've got a big showcase. The students have been working exceptionally hard all semester for about 4 months to bring you the games that you're about to play out there today. Okay, they've been training for 4 months straight, some of them from scratch. They hadn't made a video game before. And these games you're about to play, they were made by teams of 4 and 5 in about 7 weeks, okay? Very fast, lightning fast for a video game, okay? So this is what we've got in store today. We've got lots of festivities, lots of fun games to play, right? Exhibitors standing behind their tables, right? Looking for your feedback, looking for your wonderful expressions and smiles as you discover their games. And we got prizes as well, okay? There's judging and voting. We're going to talk about that in a bit. And we've got wonderful costumes out there as well, okay? Keep your eyes open. You'll find them. And I really do mean, like, the costumes are kind of my favorite part of these events typically. We got the chicken. I'm not sure what the chicken is for. This team made a construction-themed game, a wrecking ball-themed game. So I'm not sure what the chicken is for. Anyway, it does capture attention, doesn't it? All of this you're about to see tonight will be available for quite a while on 494showcase.com. So if you want to play the games later, you can. This is also where you're going to vote, okay? So you can do that when you will. What is EECS 494? So EECS 494 is one of our senior capstone design courses, okay? The students get a lot of control, they get a lot of power over what they make in this course. And you're gonna get to see some of that tonight, okay? The process is this. In the first 2 or 3 weeks of the semester, the students remake a famous 1986 Nintendo game, either Legend of Zelda or Metroid. How many of you have played Zelda or seen Zelda before, okay? Classic title, okay? But have you seen it with a motorbike? Right? So the students don't just recreate the game, they actually add on their own game mechanics and their own features at the end as well, okay? So absolutely amazing job, and they do this all in like 3 weeks. Completely amazing. Then they move on, they start working on bigger and bigger projects until we get to what we have tonight, your final showcase project. I think I recorded this GIF. Usually just move on right now. But the person who made this older game in 494 is in the room with us. From Jackbox Games, we have Michael Siciliano right here. Okay. And we also have Mira Swore as well. Both of them assistants. Yep. So both of them former 494 assistants, and now they're working at Jackbox Games. Anyone play like Quiplash or the Party Packs? All right, good stuff, yeah? Well done, team. Anyway, right? And some of these titles actually have enough impact that they go on and get published, for instance, okay? Yoked, you can find Yoked on Steam. This team got like a 5-figure publishing deal after their P3 project. So check out the game, super fun on Steam. This is not just about entertainment and recreation, okay? We do aim for that, right? But if you go downtown and you go to Ann Arbor Spark, it's an incubator. You'll find a lot of cool startups there, okay? You'll find a lot of cool startups using game development technologies and techniques to build things that aren't really games. They're awesome, but they're not games. This is a social media network visualizer, right? Very simple. It visualizes the network as it gets built, right? This is a research tool that actually shows you people interacting with their mobile devices, okay, and a heat map of how they do that. This is one of my favorites, T and Min Fan. If anyone enjoys the Ginger Deli downtown or at the hospital, they made this with a bunch of 494 and Wolverine soft tailing. Visualize your wedding before you drop the big bucks to plan it, okay? Anyone play The Sims? It's kind of like that. I'm a big fan of The Sims. Ask me why later. Right, this is one of my favorites, Spellbound AR. So an augmented reality startup made by Christina York and her fabulous team that basically uses AR in game dev tech like Unity to bring pop-up books and characters to life for pediatric medical care. So what does that mean? You've got a sick kid in the hospital, they've got a nervous operation coming up, you settle them with this, okay? You get them rehabilitation, you get them walking around doing scavenger hunts. It's a great, very human use of game dev, okay? And I want to show you, game dev is showing up everywhere these days. It is not stoppable, okay? I'm going to show you this clip of Steve Jobs from Macworld 2000. He's introducing something called Mac OS X. And watch and listen to the crowd. Okay, listen to the crowd, how the crowd reacts, okay?
I can put anything in here I want. I can put websites, I can put documents, I can put anything, applications, anything that I use, and I can rearrange at will, and the doc just accommodates anything I want. When I drag something out, it gets bigger. Right? Now, a question would be, well, how small can it get? Well, it can get pretty small, actually. You can actually set the maximum tile size, and it'll shrink from there if you have more stuff. You know, you can actually say, well, it'll get really small. I can hold like 128 things here. How would I ever see them, though, if they get this small, or if I even prefer them this small? Well, we have something we call magnification, which works kind of like this.
And the crowd is freaking out. This is cool, right? And so that kind of bounciness, right, that magnification effect is something in game dev we would refer to as juice, believe it or not, right? It's a part of the operating system that is really good feedback, user feedback, that makes it feel alive. It gives it personality, okay? And so game dev techniques and technologies are everywhere these days, and so our students can use that everywhere, not just in entertainment. Okay? It's not just engineering, okay? This is an engineering course, tons of programming, okay? Ask any of the students. But it is also production, okay? Business, right? Logistics. How are you going to dole out tasks to your various team members, okay? How are you going to keep those team members working effectively and not stepping on each other's toes, okay? That is business and production. It really does matter, all right? But we're also talking about art, okay? In many cases, 3D art, 2D art, visual effects, okay? Not easy, very technical in some ways. And it's all super, super important, okay? You've got also audio, okay? Audio, the quickest way to the heart, okay? If you want your game to have emotion and personality and charm, you do that through audio. And so our students have learned all of these disciplines to a certain extent. And that's the best thing about video games, okay? It takes all of these wonderful disciplines, it brings them together in one product, one experience. That's just why games are awesome. Anyway, all right. So, and design, of course, right? Paper prototyping, making sure that there's lots of interesting decisions to make. It's really, really good stuff, okay? I want to show you one of my favorite apps right here. This is Neuro VR, okay? And as you watch it, you're going to get the sense that this is not for entertainment. This is for something else, okay? So this is Neuro VR, okay? And it's an application, and you might not believe this, that was made by one student, okay? Daniel Kortemeyer in Dr. Christian's laboratory. This is an application where if you have a patient who has lost control of their limbs, right, or their balance, how do you rehabilitate that? Well, doctors can prescribe these mini games, these exercises, and because it is digital, they can customize it, they can tweak it, and they can kind of measure the patient's progress over time. So just a wonderful, beautiful use of game dev techniques and technologies. I'm showing this to you today in part because that rock star student, Dan, unfortunately, we lost him on October 18th, 2020. He was a former 494 student, an absolute rock star. He was very competitive, and he loved the showcase. His parents, his family have set up a fund in Daniel's honor, which has supported the course for quite a while, helping us buy new controllers, helping us get more game development courses established at the University of Michigan, purchasing auto graders, stuff like that. In order to honor Daniel and his competitive spirit, here's a wonderful photo of him and his team. Turbo Neon was his game, and I don't think it won the showcase this year. I think it came in second or third, an amazing performance. To honor him, we're going to be re-releasing Turbo Neon at this year's showcase. And to do that, we're going to go ahead and watch a trailer. Okay, let's take a look. This is our first trailer of the night.
Race across a pulsating cyberspace. Maintain momentum around corners. Pass to other players to gain momentum. Split screen multiplayer. Race for glory in Turbo Neon.
And I believe that was actually Daniel's voice on the announcer. So very, very grateful to the family. I believe the family is probably watching us on the live stream. Can we hear it for the Quartermeyer family, please? Not only was the game itself fantastic and the team completely OP, but it is a window into a previous era of 494 where 4-player multiplayer games were possible. As the course has grown, the logistics of grading that every single week has become impossible. And so you'll find a lot of 2-player multiplayer games out there that are fantastic, but it's really interesting to look back on these fantastic titles, okay? Race. Okay, you can, every time I click to proceed, it plays it again. That's okay. You can play this game at home on 494showcase.com and have a great time. Okay, we have a phenomenal game development student-run studio on campus. It is Wolverine Soft Studio, and we have the director here, Connor Chen. Come on up, Connor.
Hello, I'm Connor. I am the current studio director of Wolverine Soft Studio. And well, our whole thing is that we try to make a game per semester and push it out onto Steam. So quickly, get my slide views. So yeah, you can find us on our website, our itch page, and also on Steam. And these are a few games that we have made in the past, just kind of gifts up there. So, I mean, these are a few pictures that I've taken over the semester. Very fun. Yeah, if you're wondering what that bottom one is, go back. There is a ink room inside this very room on the floor. Very interesting. But yeah, we also go to GDC and GDA. But yeah, next. So our game that we have created this semester is an RTS game. So that's a real-time strategy that has the theme of sandcastles and beaches. And it's called Defenders of the Doom. We have a quick teaser trailer. Trailer.
All right.
You can, before we go, you can keep on this side. You can find that trailer on our YouTube channel. It is, you can just search up Wolverine Soft Studio on YouTube and find that. The itch page is also linked under it. It's on itch currently. And also showcasing outside. We have R&D prototypes. This is a new endeavor we have taken over this semester, which is just to rapid prototype the next semester's game to just make production much smoother. So we have 2 R&D prototypes out there that we would like you to try. They're supposed to be rough, but they're there to give you an idea of what the game could be. So
Excellent. All right, Connor. Yep, we'll go.
oh yeah. If you're interested in joining, the applications are open right now. So there's a form link down there. I assume you send these slides out later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to scan this really quick, take a picture.
3, 2, 1.5, 1, 0.5, and 0. Okay, very good. Connor, thank you. Okay, so let's get you out of here, and we're going to go ahead and go over the schedule, then trailers, and then we'll get to playing those games, okay? So from 7 to 7:45, we have those student game trailers. We're going to show you 14 trailers today, and they are very, very fun. I hope you enjoy them. I really enjoyed watching them, and the teams have worked very hard on them. From 7:45 to about 9:45, so you've got about 2 hours for judging, okay? Walk around, play all those games that you can, and you're going to vote for your top 4, okay? You're going to vote for your top 4, and they will win fabulous prizes beyond your wildest imagination. If you want, so from 9:45 to 10 p.m., we're going to wrap it up, and we're going to do the results, okay? And that will basically conclude the semester of 494, okay? How do you vote? Well, out there, you'll see a bunch of little QR codes I posted on all the pillars, okay? And you can scan those. It'll take you to 494showcase.com. 494 is the number for the course. That's how you remember that. If you go there on a laptop, it'll look like this. But you'll see this flashing red vote here button. You'll also see this on your phone. That's the amount of time you've got left, okay? This is not 21 hours. It'll be different than that. Okay, and on phone, it will look basically like this. You'll tap that, and then you'll be good, okay? On phone, it will be at the top, all right? Cool, okay. So some thank yous are in order. Putting on an event like this is a big endeavor, and I have a lot of people to be very grateful for. Marketing, Stephen Krang, Emily France, Michael Clamoris have been very, very helpful for marketing and getting the event out, so we have a good crowd for you. Equipment and facilities, a huge one. That wonderful setup we have out there. George Crossleck and Stephen Rieger in the corner right over there, working super hard for all of you. Thank you so much, team. If you don't run a ton of events or you only run one occasionally, like you might not realize the massive fires that get put out right before an event goes on like this, and then no one knows, okay? And we had one of those today. Ask us. All right. Collaboration, Matthew Thompson, Professor Thompson. Are you here, Professor? Okay, and Pat 305 students, a wonderful game and music course, and we got a lot of those students helping out on our games, doing the music for our games, okay? So thank you to the Pat 305 students who are here. My senior consultants, Pamela and David Yarger, right, leaning on them however I need to. They're right over there. Thank you so much, Mom and Dad. They told me to take that off because it's cheesy, but I'm kind of a cheesy guy, okay? So EMU is amazing. They've got a fantastic program, but they didn't join us this time, okay? We're going to get them back. They're going to join us next semester. So please come to our next showcase for the EMU projects. A big thanks to the previous 494 professors, Dr. Block, Professor Bond, and Dr. Laird for just creating a wonderful course. I'm so lucky to keep teaching it. Thanks to all the 494 and UMich alumni who have rejoined us here tonight, and for the support of the Michigan CSE faculty and staff who let me teach these courses. I'm so grateful. This is so much a joy for me. And most of all, thank you so much to the EECS 494 students for really putting the pedal to the metal this semester, okay? This is a hard course, okay? Very hard. But we have some additional people to thank really quickly. Ali Lavasek, thank you so much, our wonderful IA. Yep, Ali has worked. Has anyone heard of a tiny indie game called Overwatch? Yeah, she's been busy working on that, and we have such an OP staff. It's unbelievable. Ben, right? Thank you so much, Ben. IA. Something you don't realize is every week we have to play about half of the games in the course, and that is basically grading an exam per week. It is not a short endeavor. So thanks so much to the staff. Maddie as well. Thank you so much, Maddie, for helping us grade. And Maddie is going to be our IA for next semester. So she's upgrading and taking on new powers. So very good stuff. All right, so some quick shilling of our other courses, really quick, and then trailers, okay? If you want to take 494, but you want a more chill version of it, this is its chill younger sibling, EECS 440. It is an XR course, so you learn VR, AR, and if you want to go to the games industry, it's the only course we have teaching Unreal Engine, okay? So you should definitely take it. All right, Game Engine Architecture, EECS 498. This is a very new course. It is also very hard, but it will be easier if you've taken 494. If you haven't taken 494, you can still take it, and it'll be awesome. We will help you, okay? You'll be fine, all right? But basically, you've heard of game engines. Now we make our own in this course, okay? So it's a good time, okay? And then Professor Fang.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie. So I teach SI 311, Games and UX, and we'll be doing a course if you've taken 494. This is helpful because we will teach you how to do research on your games so that we can be better player advocates, create better games, create design documentation. At the very end, we'll also create pitch decks that you can send to publishers, to investors. We'll talk about financial models, proving out these concepts so that we get player retention, monetization, financials. So please check it out. There's still some seats open. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to come up and chat.
All right, thank you, Professor. So I don't teach design docs, so you have to take Professor Feng's course, mandatory. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and get to it. Really quick, everyone, this is what 494showcase.com looks like. And so you can find all the games here and the voting button, okay? So let's go ahead and watch some of these trailers. Here's how it works. We watch the trailer. If it's your game, you stand up, we clap for you, and then move on, okay? All right. First up. Okay. Everyone, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go, okay? First up, we have Pick It Up.
Hey guys, look what I picked up on my way home. Boom! New Garbot!
What's different about this one?
It's red.
You need to get rid of one of them.
Let's make a fight to from trash.
Sounds good to me! Punch your rival, send them flying, or throw trash to scatter their loot and gain the upper hand. Power up your speed and jump height to reach new areas or escape enemies. Every piece of trash you get in the bin matters, so aim carefully. Clean out the whole house from the foyer, backyard, basement, and more, all with unique twists and challenges. Compete with a friend in fast-paced matches to prove who should stay and who should be scrapped.
All right, pick it up. Okay, next up, we have Open Catskit by Cat Percher Studios.
Everybody knows that cats love boxes, especially Schrodinger's cat. A cat is placed in a box, and until we look inside, it is both dead and alive. But what if we could keep both even after looking inside? In Open Catskit, we can. Open Catskit is a puzzle platform where you play as Schrodinger's cat. After waking up in an empty laboratory, you find out experiments performed on you have had some strange side effects. Solve puzzles by passing through walls, avoiding obstacles, and grabbing keys in Open Catskit.
Open Catskit. Oh, that reminds me. This semester, we're very lucky. We have 2 games about boxes and cats, okay? So you're going to want to play them both. All right, next up, we have The Box Dimension by Cat-Like Studios.
I'm working on a project.
The Box Dimension. All right. Next up, we have Solar Escape by Black Moon.
What are those debris around here? Are those real? I'm going to try this. Fuel. Gravity. Work wisely. Find your way to the space station. The only way to get out. Be careful. Control your space in this dangerous, astonishing space. Are you ready? You better be ready. Embrace the challenges, Solar Escape.
Solar Escape! Next up, we have Windy Wizard by Gusty Games.
Your family has been tasked with using your powers to defend your castle. Now, not only is the castle overrun by monsters, but also your dad's kidnapped. To soar through the air and reach new heights. The Wizard Code prevents you from directly harming your enemies, so you must use the environment to defeat your foes. You must cross the ruins, outsmart your enemies, and save your father. It's the wind in Windy Wizard.
Windy Wizard! Okay, next up we have Seed of Hope by Studio 5.
In the heart of nature, life thrives, each creature playing its part in the delicate balance of the forest. A harmony, centuries in the making. When nature strikes, it arrives with fury. You and your friends embark on a daring journey to uncover the legendary Seed of Hope, a relic said to revive the earth and bring life back to your dying world. Prepare to face scorching lava flows, intricate water channels, and ancient puzzles. Armed with flashlights and hoses, you must work together to unravel the secrets of the mechanisms that block your path. The Seed of Hope lies just ahead, but only for those who dare to reach it.
Seed of Hope! Next up, we have Card King by Studio 7.
Welcome to Card King, a deck-building RPG. Search far and wide on your quest for the forbidden card. Each card has a unique mana cost. Manage your mana for precise attacking and defending. Customize your deck to create unique strategies. Progress through lands to find the forbidden card. Save the world from its unknown powers.
Card King! Next up, we have Ghosting Together by Phantom 13 Studios.
Hey, you, where are you? Oh no, where'd they go?
Ghosting Together, a cooperative puzzle platformer where two ghosts search for their lost friend, trapped in the heart of a dark haunted mansion full of terrors. You must work together to escape the mansion while perils lay around every corner. To help you on your journey, there are mystical artifacts and strange beasts you can possess, giving you the tools to navigate the manor. Their unique abilities will help you escape danger and solve mysterious puzzles. Place your trust in your partner. Working together is necessary to make it out not alive.
Hosting together. Next up, we have Monster Munchies by Studio 8.
In a quiet town, tucked away behind an old restaurant, something sinister has taken root. For years, the garden behind the Munchies diner was known for its fresh ingredients. But one fateful night, the vegetables began to fight back. By day, serve meals to hungry customers, craft delicious dishes, and try to keep the restaurant afloat with every penny you earn. By night, arm yourself and venture into the chaos outside to hunt down the living vegetables, turning them back into ingredients. Can you keep the business afloat and survive the harvest of horrors? The clock is ticking, and the restaurant's future is in your hands.
Monster Munchies! Next up, we have GSR Racing by Team Schmaffs.
Another thrilling night of the races, folks. This is sure to be a racing meeting. Who will take the victory tonight, and who will suffer a crushing loss?
Go, shoot, and race in a competitive two-player arcade-style racing game. Customize your color and choose your weapon. Zoom loops and corkscrews. Destroy drones to gain boosts, but watch out for your opponent's attacks. Will you make your opponent eat your dust, or will you make them eat lead? You win. Find out in GSR.
GSR! Next up, we have Endless Deadlines by Studio Deadlines.
Have you ever felt your life is incomplete and like...
Yeah. Now it's time to break out. I will do whatever it takes to escape this job and my monsters. Help Emma navigate through her mysterious workplace. Avoid stress at all costs. Beware of the clerks in the office. Solve how to get out of its office in Endless Deadlines.
Endless Deadlines! Next up, we have Maid of Midnight by Midnight Studios.
Welcome to Maid of Midnight, where you play as a trainee who's already late to a second week of work at the local maid cafe. You soon discover that there's more to this cafe than meets the eye. Beneath the cafe's sweet surface lies a wondrous world for you to discover. Roll, fight, select, and solve puzzles in the side-scroller world as you navigate through the hidden secrets of the cafe and amongst fellow maids. Your shift starts now. Are you ready to clock it?
Maid of Midnight! Next up, we have Rainy Day Rush by Umbrella Heroes.
Welcome to Rainy City, where the weather is unforgiving and the puddles plentiful. Run, jump, glide your fatal obstacles as you rush your way through the city streets in order to make a job interview. But be careful, you won't get that job. There are temptations from every angle, ranging from mud puddles to grubby kids looking to ruin your day. Brave the weather and keep your suit from getting soaked to look your best for your interview. After all, clothes make a man. Can you climb the corporate ladder and make it to the top? Find out in Rainy Day Rush, an exciting 2D platformer.
Rainy Day Rush! And last up, we have Crafty Piggies 3D by Deep Dark Fantasy.
You and your girlfriend are on a spaceship application, but you are shot down by a naval force. Build a car to start an adventure. Cross hills and rivers. Explore a volcano. Fight the boss. Get back engines and tow. Or stay and have more fun. Customize your vehicles. Solve demanding challenges. All the fun at Crafty Piggies 3D.
Crafty Piggies! Okay, so everyone, a reminder, you've got about 2 hours to play those games and figure out what your favorite 4 are. A quick note, if you are an exhibitor, you can send half your team out to play the other games, okay? But remember to bring them back halfway through and swap, okay? Play each other's games, have fun. When you play a game, give them feedback, okay? Ask questions. Why did you design the game that way? The students, the developers love to answer those questions, and they're going to love to see you have fun tonight. So go have fun, okay? We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.